These poems are dedicated to all those whose lives have been spent in bringing peace to this planet. Wherever you are, I bow my head. May peace be on this earth. We are all united with the thread of love. May each one of us realize the garland of life.
Is life like a broken record? We get into a groove and dig deeper along the way. We get stuck in our ways. We can't see the forest from the trees. Where are we going, my friend? You are the universe. Some people roll their eyes and say, "What have you been smoking?" You talk to a modern day scientist and they will agree that there is a creative force. Did you know that you are hardwired to discover your true nature? You were built to discover the mysteries of life. Imagine you have a golden Ferrari sitting in your garage. It's gathering dust. Your garage door is closed. As a matter of fact, most people aren't aware that the garage and golden Ferrari even exist. We just go on our merry way. Look, we aren't trying to convince you. We're not trying to convert you. We're just saying, slow down. You move too fast. In the silence of your own being lies the garage with the golden Ferrari. Only you can open the door. You have free will. Once you open the door and take your car for a spin, will you recognize your true nature? You are eternal. Your body will die, but your essence remains the same. Ponder this over. The sun is arising. It's been a long night for man. Mankind is waking up from its slumber. Pollyanna. Some people may accuse me of being a Pollyanna. To be quite frank, I am. I believe in the human potential of man. I've said many times before that the human body is wired up to discover our true nature. What would be the purpose of that? Why do we keep spinning our wheels? Where are we going? Millions of people are waking up from their slumber. Kindness is our true nature. Through kindness, we can change this world. You may think kindness is weak, but the entire universe foundation is kindness. Yet, in our society, one who is vain is considered the strong one. We have it all backwards. A kind person will change the world around him. If everyone was kind, the entire world would be transformed. Mankind would be a kind man. War would be a thing of the past. Kindness is a creative force of God. I love the Dalai Lama, who says, "Kindness is my religion." Did you know that kindness starts by planting a seed in your inner garden? Day by day, you pull the inner weeds and tend your crop. Kindness will grow under these conditions. Slowly, anger and hatred will disappear in your life. They won't 100% go away, because duality is a course of life. Yet, you will be in balance. Today, hatred and anger rules the land. The answer lies inside of you. This is not only spiritual, yet practical. This is your true essence. We have simply forgotten. It doesn't matter who you are. Everyone's pure essence is the same. Ponder this over. What is keeping you alive? Behind your breath lies the answer. Spock. When I was young, I loved Star Trek. I remember when I saw the episode of the Mind Melt. This is when all the wisdom and experience would be transferred and melted into another person. Mind you, there is no emotional transfer. What have I told you? This is not science fiction. What if something more glorious and magnificent lies inside of us? What if the entire universe is alive? You are the universe. You just don't know it. I firmly believe that in the beginning you meditate on God. After a certain point in time, God starts to meditate on you. This is the beginning of the melding process. You don't attain supernatural powers, yet you can smile at diversity. You have nothing to prove. You can see through the eyes of others. You are kind. You are patient. You are full of love and compassion. You are tolerant of others. You have nothing to prove. The melting process makes you a true human being. We are on the journey of going from darkness to light. Just think, the human body is wired for this. Yet, we think it is science fiction. Scientists are seeing what we once considered as fiction is in fact the truth. Just think that everyday scientists are being blown away. A few years back, the Hubble telescope pointed towards empty space. What they saw blew their minds. What was supposedly empty contained billions of stars. And one dot alone contained 3,000 galaxies. Imagine, you are a part of the universe. You are hardwired to meld with God. What would happen if each one of us realized our true nature? Millions of people are waking up from their slumber. The sun is arising. It's going to be a new dawning for mankind.
Christ taught how to walk between two worlds. In fact, all the great masters taught the same. The kingdom of heaven lies within. A man can be walking in the kingdom of heaven at the same time walking on earth. How can that be? That is the great mystery of life. Man has pondered over this from time immemorial. We were never taught this in Sunday school. We were built to live in these two worlds simultaneously. Originally, the word idiot meant feet on the ground and head in heaven. Nowadays, the word has a very different connotation. Have we as a society been suppressed? Why did we forget this knowledge? This is our birthright. Ponder over these words. If you have problems walking in the dark, bring a flashlight. The light will help you on your way. Man needs a light to show him the way. We are all stumbling in the dark. We have yet to find the way. Turn on your flashlight. You will find the way.
War is worse than any four-letter word. We think we are so smart, yet we kill our young. Let's put our politicians in a ring. I am right and you are wrong. We are both talking about the same thing. Yet for centuries we go on. War is a dangerous thing. Are we truly smart? At least a forest fire in the end creates flowers, while man's guns creates a cemetery. We think we are so smart. Let's put an end to war and concentrate on the real issues. Because your life is not in order, you want the world to be in chaos.
Water is the key to life. Without water, this planet would be barren. When you are thirsty, only water can quench it. Water is more precious than gold. Yet, we are sawing off our own limbs. Our water is getting polluted so we can make a buck. Where would we be if we didn't have water to drink? Man says you are a goon. There is no problem. Yet we are blind and don't see. I love watching waves breaking upon the shore. There's something so captivating about it. The mind becomes mesmerized. It's like a hypnotic state. The mind relaxes, a great feeling of peace. The ocean becomes a part of you. The ocean is alive. It knows your name. We have forgotten our relationship with Gaia. Next time you're near the ocean, look at the beauty. Turn off your cell phone. Relax sitting on your beach chair. Be aware of the waves breaking upon the shore. Nature is talking to you. We are not sinners. How can you be a sinner when you are the universe? The universe is not a sinner. Yes, we make mistakes. This is the game of life. There are lessons to learn on the way. That's why we are here. We are here to master ourselves. God wants us to solve our puzzle of life. God wants us to discover our true nature. One of the greatest masters was the Christ. He said, "The kingdom of heaven is within." You can solve this puzzle. You can be a partner with God. When I first started to meditate, I meditated for myself. After a considerable amount of time, I had a realization. The realization was that we all meditate for each other. We are all on the same journey. This is not a competition or enlightenment. We are all on the same boat. We're here to uplift each other. We are all individual pieces of the puzzle. The more we meditate, the stronger the light becomes. The stronger the light, the more darkness is dispelled. The goal is to dispel darkness. We are the light. We are all on the same journey.
You are never alone. There's a saying, you come into this world alone. You leave this world alone. I beg to differ with this statement. You are never alone. God always holds you in His arms. Granted, the arms aren't physical. Yet your essence is one and the same. You are magnificent. You were not born a sinner. How can you be a sinner when you came directly from God? Granted, we all make mistakes on this journey of life. What would be a journey without learning and growing along the way? How do we fine-tune this guitar of life? How do we change and discover our true nature? How can we be aware and conscious in each and every moment? What steps do we need to take to be aware we are never alone? We have free will. Are we limited by our thoughts? Is the sky the limit on the journey of life? Are we hardwired to find God? If it is so, why is the car gathering dust in the garage? How do we open the garage door within? Am I a piece of the puzzle in life? If so, what is my purpose? What can I do to understand how precious this piece is? Is love just an emotion? Is it true that behind my breath lies the kingdom of heaven? If this is true, how come I was never taught this in school? Do you mean that at times I'm happy and it goes away? It's like a thief in the night. Physical happiness is temporary. That's the nature of all things. Yet are you saying there's an infinite ocean of happiness that lies within? For thousands of years, there have been people diving into this precious ocean. It is free and open to all. All it takes is to silence your mind